and their conquest would be far more difficult. So before striking with his armies, he used another weapon.
I should be on X-Files. I'm a reptile. What I spit is heat. I live in streets that pump more sand than Venice Beach. My fan base range from Spain out to Tennessee, Sicily, Italy, Nola, Pistol Pete. Mention me, you gonna be sleeping where the fishes be. Little Miss Thing gonna be missing for like 60 weeks. I flip your head back and reverse like a Missy beat. New strap.
Oh, nah, it ain't done yet. February 4th. They said the hardest thing to do in life is write a will.
Holla, what up, nigga?
Purchase your ticket to be in the building or catch it live on pay-per-view stream.
Propaganda barrage, to confuse, to make them lose faith, to divide and conquer.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was going through some of the worst times in my life, health-wise, battle-wise, street-wise.
Why did you say battle-wise? Why did battle gotta get thrown in there? Fuck battle rap.
Because if I choose,
he said health, and then the second thing was battle. I thought you was gonna say like health-wise. Me and wifey was arguing. The second thing on the list was fucking battle rap.
Yeah, but don't be one of those people, especially a league owner, to downplay something that does consume a big part of your life.
Come back. I didn't even let you finish your statement, but it's still a good comeback. All right, go back to your point.
Always a good statement. That's why you choose to cut me off. You know what I'm saying? I'm not jagged.
I think this is why people are going to want to continue to say like, "Yo, where's that next fucking ARP and Jimz sit down?" Because we can do this. And I'm gonna be kind. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until we get deep into our fucking podcasting for me to really, really be heavy on here. Like for now, I know I could torch you all day, every day. But for now, because I'm me and you're you. How about that?
You're 60. I'm 30. You live
What's your
double
point?
life.
That means that I have more wisdom to torch you with.
Right, but I mean, but like the way you said it, that's my rebuttal. I'm just saying. I thought that before. You were like, yo, you don't know where the battle after I'm gonna let you get like shit, motherfucker. You and Head Ice were in class together.
Where it's like, yo, we gotta do it for me to start roasting you. I don't want us to scare each other off right now. And I don't want to overpower you too much. You know what I'm saying?
It's impossible to do that.
You didn't sound too confident just now when you said that.
I don't know. I don't judge my tone of voice on the way you project my confidence.
I wasn't looking for tone. I was
okay.
Yo, rewind it. His whole mannerism at that moment.
Because I remember the toughest you ever sounded. You started.
What's that on wrist? I'm not even on some roast shit. What's that on your wrist?
Oh, it says me versus me. It's my homie who I work out with in the gym. Well, who lets me in the gym? Everybody always questioning why the gym's empty. I'm friends with the trainer, and this is his brand or whatever. Me versus me, and it's something I like keeping on my wrist. Even when I put my jewels on top of it, I keep it on because I like to just like I got the only God can judge me tattoo, and it could sound cliche, and it is cliche. I got it in the cliche time. I was getting tattoos and jewelry when it wasn't even that cool anymore. You know what I mean? Like I was tatted up at 18 years old. Like at that time, I'm talking about like fresh left high school, tat a whole sleeve. Jewels, not realizing that at the time I'm selling Knicks and working at Target, saving the money to be like my cousin and shit, not realizing what he does.
I'll tell you some shit I got on my chest. Of course, nobody knows because I'm not walking around shirtless in battle rap. But on my chest, on one side, I got an angel. On the other side, it's like a demon. And the words say, life of a heathen, heart of an angel. And then on the bottom, it says, forgive my sins. Meaning that I know I do right and I know I do wrong. I'm not the most religious person, but I'm spiritual enough to still say, please let me rock. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, I appreciate that definition. It's basically how my only God can judge me tattoo. Both terrible tattoos, and we made it sound good.
I'll tell you another one. I'll tell you another one that nobody knows I have.
Me to me means I don't give a fuck what you think.
Oh, no, my bad. Go ahead.
It's a nice way of saying that.
Another one that I got it's kind of there in sight, but it's hard to see because of the way it's a collage writing. And this is kind of fitting of the rare breed shit. It's an I, it's a D, it's a V, and it's an 8 right here on my wrist.
IDV8.
Yeah, I deviate.
Oh,
I go this way. I go this way.
I'm over here thinking of abbreviations like
IDV, like the 4 characters, and it's hard to read because in all of the letters is like all these little collage pictures and shit. But it's I deviate. You know what I'm saying? On the back of my neck, I feel like nobody knows that I had the classic Scarface shit. I got the "you need people like me" on the back of my neck. I feel like nobody knows that.
How would we? You're in your house with the sweater and the fireplace on, you fucking weirdo. We don't see anything.
That's a good one.
All I have is book me, and you want to give me shorts? I'm battling right now.
Any woman that has ever been around me for an extended amount of time knows I keep my crib hot. In the summertime, I got the thermostat on. In the summertime, I got the heavy blankets on the bed. All right, so. That's just me.
Yo, you know what that made me think of when I told Joyce I just did this the other night. I was like, yo, hold on. You're not gonna sit on my bed with your outside clothes, right?
That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
That's
disgusting.
But
you let people wear sneakers in your house? Or shoes in your house?
Not. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. There's a mat right here with these Smoke Supreme ups right next to it. Nah, we don't play that.
Even my gym sneakers.
You sound like Paulie from Sopranos. Maurice like this piss on the floor.
It's disgusting.
Nah, it's disgusting.
My gym sneakers will never leave inside the house. Those are the only sneakers I walk around certain areas of my house with because I never let them go outside.
We could do that though, by the way. You talking about doing and I want to do innovative shit too. Like, you said it before, you took the words in my mouth, and I'm glad that because we wouldn't be able to keep this consistent in the way that we're projecting it to be and the success that we plan to have because of the natural dialogue. And this is just us. Like, this reminds me.
Yeah, and that's why you want to know what your shit. Your next shit, you might rather do it in this type of format. Like, you do your shit however the fuck you want. Yeah. But like I said, like, I'm not doing the fucking questions and the format and the interview shit. I want to argue. I want to debate. I want to talk shit. I want to be regular. We can sit down on a random.
Well, I'm gonna say this.
What happened?
I'm gonna say this to everybody watching. What we're gonna get different on Jim's channel compared to ARP's channel is because I have ARP and we all know him. I'm gonna be the one to stand up for all of us to ask the questions of subjects we know ARP don't speak about. We gonna get him to talk about that on my channel. That's what we gonna do. Because we don't have to do that here. That's not what you about. But if this gonna work out, one hand gotta wash the other. You know what I mean? I have to see and hear about your shitty tattoos. You're gonna hear about questions that I have to ask you that people want to know.
Shitty tattoos. Yo, you walk. You know what? I'm not gonna do you. I'm not gonna do you like that. Shout out to Pat. Rest in peace to Pat. He said my shitty tattoos. This nigga's walking around with fucking Chucky dolls and all types of shit on them that's unjustifiable.
like why? Why? Like why?
Yo, is Meg full of shit or is Tory a woman shooter? Would you risk your freedom? I don't know what he's facing. Let's say he's facing, I don't know, double digits. Would you risk double digit years of freedom to please a possible continuing of your career not being labeled like that in the music industry? Or would you, because remember, I told you that it's not a street nigga. Or would you say, fuck the reputation, fuck the career, fuck the money. I want my freedom. I'm taking that stand. And I'm telling them what the fuck really happened. Or do you roll the dice with your lawyer telling you, nah, we got a good shot at getting off without you taking a stand and you still never coming up as a snitch? You're going to roll those dice? Remember, you're a civilian. If you was a street nigga, then supposedly I can't take the stand regardless. Are you going to take the gamble or you getting on that stand and risking everybody throwing your fucking career in the garbage, calling you a snitch?
As a civilian, I'm going to go that route.
Which one?
I've already made enough millions. If you don't fuck with me now,
don't assume that. Don't assume Tory's good. First of all, he's been dealing with this shit forever. The type of money that he's probably paying out, the bills keeping on while he's not earning. Let's fucking just say that money is gone. In the real world, these motherfuckers, even the millionaires, even if you're a multimillionaire, you got $100,000 per year lifestyle, $100,000 per year lifestyle. So I don't want to hear that somebody made 10 million in their career They don't earn money for 2 years in this fucking case. They're spending fucking $100,000 every 2 months on the fucking lawyer fees. Meanwhile, keeping up their prior cost of living of the houses and the cars and the shit they had. No, we're not going to act like he's just automatically good.
Okay. As a civilian, nothing matters outside of my freedom of making it home to my kids.
So you get on that stand. You tell people,
absolutely. As a civilian, that's what I'm doing. As someone who wants to uphold an image, I'm gonna roll the dice, because especially if I feel like there's truth to my side, but I don't want to chance it, because even your truth could be overruled by the wrong representatives. You know, Norbs could sit there all day and swear that he's a part of the partnership, but if you don't have someone sounding like it's making sense, it don't make sense. You fucked. You know what I'm saying?
It's just the cake and eat it too, man. That Tory would possibly.
You're not allowed to.
If him and his legal team are saying, "Yo, we rolling the dice," I get on that stand. It's the cake and eat it too.
I don't live in the fantasy world. We don't live in the fantasy world.
Nah, not at all.
In the real world, you're not allowed to have your cake and eat it too. Once you accept that, your life gets better. Because anything that you can side nod your head and believe, nah, I got this and that, the magnitude, that only displays how far your goals go. If your goals were bigger than the magnitude you're leveling at when you give me that side shake, if you upped it and you really said, can I have this and this? The answer is always going to be no.
You know what that means about you then? And there's nothing wrong with it. It's very, very true with a lot of people as far as their path. It means that you believe that to pick something up, you got to put something down. And there's nothing wrong with that. Every step that you take, you got to put something down. Whether that's, I got to stop drinking, I got to stop smoking, I got to stop hanging out with certain people, I got to stop fucking with that type of woman. Every step up that you take within it, and when I say up, it's just your direction. I don't mean that you're getting more and more money. It's just whatever direction that you have a plan for yourself to go, you believe every time you grab onto something that's a part or in the direction of what you want, you got to put something else down, because you can only carry but so much to the finish line.
And you don't see it that way?
No, I think that's a great fucking analogy that I just built basically off what you just said.
Okay,
as far,
you know
what I'm saying? I just wanted to put it in those words for the listeners and for you, in case you felt like, nah, I kind of do want my cake and eat it too. But if you're standing on that, you feel like that matches my analogy, I think there's nothing wrong with that.